judge wa Dan Magic. Never kind of a Danny. Your mama Zara Dan Magic. Next change your mama Zara Dan Magic.
Okay. Now, after listening to a very detailed communication from my brother, I am lost of words. But I want to thank the Almighty God for today. Ladies and gentlemen, Lubang Beng, Kariduchu. God is great for giving us this day. I don't speak so much Luo, but allow me to introduce myself in Luo at least a little bit. Inya Chagulanyi Sentamu Robert, aka Bobi Wine, aka Okelo Wang. Abedo Ladate President May NUP National Unity Platform, and I'm also a musician. Anda better go where a yomoru you are petwere. Today is not my day to speak. Today was a special day for my brother Dan Magic. We were in Lira, and he had been planning that once we come to Lango, he's going to bring us to his home. But all of us, how do we come together? You will notice that for a very special occasion like this, you don't see me with the outstanding politicians. You see me with common people. You see me with young people from ordinary backgrounds. Now that is who we are, that is what I am. Just like all those young people you see, they are from different backgrounds, different tribes, different religions. But one thing that connects us is that we are all common people. And somehow we found ourselves together. Most of them, all of them are much younger than me. But God brought us together at different levels in different times. As for Dan in particular, I met him when he was a very young boy. He had just finished senior 6. But he was very, very talented. He came to studio where we were recording music from. And he started like a young boy cleaning studio. But when we gave him a chance to touch the machines and the computer, all of us were shocked. And the nation and the world got shocked, and they continue to be shocked. Dan Magic is the man behind most of my biggest songs. The songs that you see on TV, you hear on radio. Many you say we give ourselves these names, and we sound like we are not Ugandans. Many people, when they hear Dan Magic, they think he's a very big man. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Dan Magic is that time. So that is how we developed a friendship. And we have been working together for so many years under the Firebase crew. But as friends, we don't only sing. We also think. We think about our country. When you find me with my group of friends, we are allies. You'll find Ugandans from northern Uganda, from eastern Uganda, western Uganda, central, everywhere. But among the conversations we talk about, we always talked about our country, and we are always disturbed by the way our country is being governed. Because of our talent, we got opportunity to be exposed. We have traveled the entire world. But what we see shocks us, because we see countries that don't even have a small fraction of our natural resources, but they are better and their people are living a dignified life. So following those experiences and following what we saw home and following the conversations that we had, together we took a decision to get involved in the leadership of our country. To reduce the holes, to cut the whole story short, we sat in studio with Danny Magic, with Nobianli, and all these friends, and we took a decision that one of us had to go to parliament. We said if the parliament has refused to come to the ghetto must go to the parliament. But again, I must report that guy and other friends of mine. Danny Magic, Nobiandi, and all my friends, they sacrificed me and sent me there. They sent me into the fire. But I must say they never left me alone. You will notice that even in the car where I moved right from parliamentary campaigns 2021 even up to today, I move with those my friends in the car. Because I want to stay connected and rooted to the minds that started this idea. You will notice that we meet so many people, big and small, but I always try to stay connected to my old friends so that I stay connected to the original idea and maintain the original reason why we got into this thing. One thing I must mention today is that ever since I got into politics, and most importantly, ever since I decided to run for president, so many of my closest friends have been bought with money. All of you remember in Firebase that I had a very close friend who was even my vice president. For you need Firebase crew but they bought him with money. They have bought people time with. But that young man has remained royal and true.
Ento dan magic anaka ni kobi. Fair we are doing that one. And I would carry Honorable Bobi Wine.
So I want to thank this family for raising him well.
Apo yo pasioni menyo latendo eka otepito tepunyo ketama ber wirang tebeda riek.
And also teaching him values.
Eka otepunyo keri gino pet tek kamire tilo bokala charo dano.
Now I will summarize my speech because I know some of those people want to eat.
Andong ichawa ni chama gwiling chochok be mita bala petairu bien ngwin kuja tia ber bebe barevra nora moko ni kutayo arab tupu wetu ba kwercho tan kita kwero kedo ranga be ngwin do tia ber don ko bala.
Brothers and sisters, let me also say this. I know Dan Magic has talked about this a lot. And I want to be very, very brief because I risk delving into so much politics. But politics is everything. You must always remember that. Politics is the reason why you have to resign her job. Politics is everything. It decides everything, including how long you live. And politics is the factor that has been used to divide us as a people. Most of you, my brothers and sisters, are young. But you have grown up in a deeply divided country. We are divided along tribal lines. We are divided for reasons we don't know and never participated in. But most importantly, we are divided for the benefit of those that rule over us. Therefore, I made it my mission on this trip in Lango to make sure, besides campaigning and looking for votes, I want to look for unity, I want to look for love, I want to look for reconciliation. We are the generation that is supposed to unite our country. The generation that is supposed to heal the historical wounds. To restore dignity for our elders. And to restore hope for the future. That is why I am running for president. Here I know that besides votes, we are going with the blessing of our parents, the blessing of our kith and kin. And we are sure it is not going to be business as usual. Yeah, but also you, the young people that are here, I want you to have hope. Things are going to change. This country is going to change. I have no doubt about that. There's a reason why we are still alive. That guy is supposed to be dead, but he did not die. I'm supposed to be dead, but I did not die. God did not preserve our lives for nothing. Have confidence. Have hope. Have faith. But you must remember that hope, faith is nothing without action. Use every day to teach yourself, open your eyes, and to know how your country is being governed. I'll tell you one last story before I leave. In 1989, I was a very young boy with just 7 years. But there's a man called Firebase. He came to our home. That man was about to die because he had AIDS. But he was a very popular international singer. And he was visiting Gomba because he was born in Gomba like me. And he came to our home. I was one of the children that gathered around. And he spoke, but that time he was speaking to the bigger ones. But I paid attention. That day I was inspired, and I secretly told myself that one day I must be like that man. So to you, the young boys and the young girls that are listening to me right now, I hope our presence today inspires you. I hope you tell yourself that one day I must be like that man. I want to personally tell you that you can be like Bobi or even greater. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your ability. For us, we are sacrificing ourselves to create opportunity for you. If you're still in school, stay in school. Kadongo come in school.
Yes,
saying, yes, we go for Chakala.
Oh, yes. Yeah, don't go for Chakala. Don't waste your life. The young men and young women here, avoid alcohol. Avoid immoral sexual behavior. The future is bright. You must stay alive. And I'm very serious about this. Uganda of 5 years, 10 years from now is going to be a different Uganda. Make sure you are alive, because you are going to change this country. Thank you very much for listening to me. And God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't go for Kadongo come.
Bino ya family ya Dan Magic olunaku lwaleero Sunday, president wa Umudemu asazeewo kukyalako maka gano wa Dan Magic gy'abadde ne misa yeebaza Katonda olw'ebirungi byayiseemu n'ebyo byamuwonyeza.
I'm sorry to introduce our team. Can I ask the team to move forward? Okay. The first one is called Dan Magic. I don't know where he comes from. This one is on our medical team. We call her Musao Adija. She's a nurse and she treats us. She's a nurse by profession. This one here is called Namutiaba Sylvia. She is the leader of the youth wing in the Buganda region. She's a teacher by profession. And she was an aspiring woman MP for Akiso district. She's not the flag bearer this time, but maybe next time, inshallah. This, my brother, is called Shafiq. He studied administrative law, but we met in Firebase Army, and is one of those loyal Firebase soldiers.
Administrative law obedo chika me puonjo kedetela chika bejo. Enda obedo ngata chiel me Firebase crew. Mino to mkununu.
Now this long man
is
called Godfrey Onjima.
Mano Arua nesuto ndi Onjima.
And he comes from Arua.
Daruma Wadefo.
He comes from Arua.
And ya Arua kuja Wadefo.
This one here is called Sentamu Enoch.
Man Enoch Sentamu.
And he's a foot soldier.
Part of
the security. These are the people that keep me alive. This one is one of my commanders. He's called Isma Muganga. He's a foot soldier. This one is called Muzamiru Guy. He's also a foot soldier, one of my security team, one of the people that keep me alive. This one is called Abi Masinya, and he's the head of the security team. You might look at him and he's small, but he's like Bruce Lee. This one is Serunkuma Mark. He's the head of our driving team and he's my personal driver. This one is called Ezra. He's also on the security team. This one is called Chirumira, aka Kapaf. He's one of the toughest ones on our security team. We could go on and on. We have others on the camera. I will not mention them. But among them there's Mugenyi. There's Olivia Katende. There is Farouk Media. And there's Abdua Bobi. And Jonah, who is Jonah? That man is called Jonah Atusingwize. He's a Munyankole from Ankole. And he's the head of our media team. On our media team we also have Musomesa Chambade. Teacher by profession. But I think he also resigned and came to the struggle. Thank you very much for meeting us. I will say one more thing. Make sure you take a picture with me because next year I'm going to be president. You will need that picture. And we begin with Mama. Mama is a secondary school teacher. Teacher of humanities. And all of them are crying because I was also from the School of Humanities.